How are we doing today, man? Another beautiful day to trade. I'm super excited to be back. We have 3 more Alpha Futures accounts that I'm going to be working on. I'm not going to trade them on video because they're evals, and I don't really care to trade evals on video because I trade them differently. And I figured out people are just, too concerned with how I trade when I trade evals. So, but that is an update. So when you guys see 3 more accounts passed, fingers crossed, that's where they came from. And what's it called? We set our midnight open here. Excited for today, man. Yesterday was some fun games in the World Cup. Brazil game was pretty cool to watch, Vinny and Neymar. And then today we had the U.S., even though their game doesn't matter, which kind of stinks. But really excited for today because we finally had some news and we swept out that low resistance liquidity, maybe high resistance on ES on both sides. So I'm leaning bullish towards these highs, pretty obviously. And then it looks like we are wanting to go higher, right? So we had a big move overnight. So I'd want to see us come back down to this low and then get a really strong push higher. But this looks pretty solid for bouncing out this 4-hour gap in this area, rejecting higher. We're in this 4-hour bounce here, so these relative equal highs kind of look good, but we could roll over if we want to keep going lower. So market open will be kind of interesting here. Code Diego on every platform that is good. I'm adding names to the wheel for the giveaway. All you have to do is send me a screenshot using code Diego, and you get added to the wheel. I do giveaways every Friday. Going to give about 5 accounts away on Friday, which is cool and super exciting. And yeah, market's about to open here. We shall see what we get. We have the data high from 8:30. Be interesting. That's my target for today. That's where I'm trying to get a trade to. So any setup we can get to the data high is the setup I want. I'll probably rip there off open. Just gonna watch it. It'll probably rip off open to that high. If not, then we're setting up a really good trade. By leaving this 9:30 wick is very, very juicy. So I really like that. Really like that. But on the higher time frame, right, we have this right here. This is probably an overnight swing. Asia low. We have London low that we're about to take out, potentially. Probably see London low get swept and it'll reverse and go higher. We have this hourly gap that we can tap into, which is like this order block. So a lot of opportunities today. Again, I want to see it sweep into here, kind of reject off of this consolidation and go higher would be where I would expect to see. What would I expect to see? I mean, so there is the low. Let's see if we continue. Again, this inversion will look very good. Any type of flip to go higher is going to be money. It's going to be cash money because we have data highs on both sides of the market, and we have now S&T with this low, and we have S&T at London low, or Asia low, or no, London low, I would assume. So pretty cool. We have Asia low down here if we want to get down there. About to sweep out this as well, which is another stacked low. That's good too. And we are just dumping. So this is a really good start to the morning. Apex accounts, they are chilling. Trying to risk a little bit more on these days. Not that we're focused on it, but if we get to the $26,600, that is a $500 withdrawal from all accounts, which is something I'm excited for potentially to get a nice payout with Apex again. And then if I can get a payout with this account, I'm going to start trying to scale up on other firms. I'm going to go with Lucid first. Yeah, 50% off right now, code Diego, and 30% off for the rest of the accounts. I really like Lucid. I want to get back on there. I think they're the easiest. I think 5 accounts there, risking a good amount, $250 per trade. Right? If you risk 250 times that by 5 accounts, right, you're risking $1,250. $1,250 times that by 2. If you hit a 2-hour trade, you're making $2,500 a trade. I mean, come on. That's why scaling up is cool, but you got to do it appropriately. I can't just rush into it. So I want to get a payout there first and on Apex, and then it'd be cool to keep these Apex accounts for a while and keep building the buffer. I think once I get a payout here, what I would do is just trade them single micro and slow build them, or maybe trade like trying $150 risk, like drop my risk a little bit, try and get to another payout or so. But if I were to scale up on Apex accounts, I would get different accounts. I wouldn't be getting the 25Ks anymore with intraday trailing. We've built the buffer, so that's cool. It means no more intraday trailing drawdown, but it also means that we don't have much drawdown. So when we lost $540 the other day, we made it all back. But when we lost that, it was kind of devastating because it meant we lost half of our drawdown, which was devastating. So, again, I'm still trying to play that data high. We've sold only off at the open. I'm trying to really work on my patience. I didn't have it yesterday. I did not have my patience of just waiting for the obvious clean setup. I get the FOMO of, oh my gosh, we're running my target, which for me is the data high today. And it might not end up getting hit. But for me, the data high is my target, even though it doesn't look the greatest because we have a 1, 2, 3 drive, but we do have the relative equal highs, which leads me to believe we are going to sweep the Asia low, and then we are going to have some sort of reaction if we get down there. Or we could have a reaction before that. That's why I'm so confident that we have this 930 wick as well. So I'm expecting longs at some point in this session early. I just don't know when and where. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Again, just another day. I'm grateful to be here and be able to trade. I genuinely love doing this. I love showing up every day, trading and doing all that. I was reflecting though at the World Cup, at the Fan Fest, and at the game that, man, I like trading. I like making these videos, but my real passion is soccer and just traveling and meeting people. Not really just even traveling, more just like traveling to see soccer and to meet people that love the beautiful game. And I really just want to that's making me so much more motivated to get my trading under control and figure out my trading, because I would love nothing more than to be able to just go to every single big soccer game and just go to the fan festivals, meet the people, see what it's all about, and just it's just something I really want to experience. So I'm copy trading these accounts now because I got the payout. Funny enough, actually didn't take a big enough payout because I took the payout. I knew I could get $1,300 after the profit split, so I requested $1,300, or no, $1,130. So I knew that was my take home after the profit split, so I requested that. So I only got $1,000. So I missed out on $130 from not requesting the right amount. I didn't request the $1,250, the half the balance. I requested what the profit split would have been. So that sucks. That's on me, but it's all right. It's not the end of the world, but it does it's kind of funny. So an inversion here, this whole 2 minutes is pretty big to wait for. This first 1 minute is kind of cool. I kind of want to see some manipulation on midnight open. Bounce off midnight open would be pretty fire. I kind of like this one failing. But Neymar at the World Cup yesterday, that was pretty cool to see. Davini going crazy. I really wanted to see him score a hat trick, and Endrick didn't get much playing time. Today, again, the USA play, but it doesn't matter. They've already won their group. Shout out USA. That's pretty cool. And Netherlands group is kind of cool. Germany, I guess, kind of cool. Nothing too crazy. I'm not too stoked about today's games. So right now, not seeing too much, but again, this is just such a ridiculously obvious flip that I just feel like today's gonna be pretty relatively easy, straightforward day if I just wait for the screamingly obvious setup that punches you in the face and says, "Take me." That's all I gotta wait for, man. There was a setup like that yesterday that I wish I took. And I actually did take a trade off camera yesterday. The trade was, I got in a little bit late here on a move. I got in on this move, this 3-minute version, but I ended up getting stopped on break even on most of my positions, so I only made like $100 extra. But this was the setup of the day if you're just patient, right? To these equal highs. I guess we never touched this one, but we took all these, right? Sweep out the low, 3-minute inversion, break even point, take profit, take profit, take profit. Like, just gotta be patient. Just gotta wait for it, right? When it's all choppy and you don't know what it's doing, just gotta be patient. Just gotta wait for it, right? So we could be setting up a banger of a fair value gap to inverse. Because again, I'm not buying this sell-off. I don't think that we're just going to leave the data high, right? But I could be wrong. It doesn't have to always get there, but a setup to the data high, I will always be there. I will always be there. Do we want to hunt Asia low first? Potentially, right? I don't mind seeing those rebalance. So market opens doing market open things. Gone beneath midnight open now. We've retested it. We have SMT here at these lows. If it holds. I'm bullish on this. I'm bullish bias today. So it's like I could be missing great short opportunities. That doesn't matter to me because I'm bullish bias. Ugh. Got tired today. Let's see. So SMT is not there anymore, which is fine. I didn't really expect that to do much besides hindsight. But again, this sell-off is a little bit unexpected with how quick, but I expect this to be very quick on both sides. Like this sell-off all the way down, and then when it rebounds, it will rebound quick. 930 wick. 930 wick. Very nice target. The 930 wick is a very, very nice target. With the data high above, I mean, I love what we're looking for here, right? So Asia, I want to see our reaction at Asia low. I really do. That's what I'm looking for now. Now I need to see Asia low get swept, unfortunately. I guess on the chart, right, it kind of makes sense that we have this rebalance. If you look at this objectively, like, do we really expect here where market's opening for us to not drop lower? Probably not. So this is a pretty easy short if you have the conviction. I just still think that the short is leading to an eventual higher run. I really do. Because it just wouldn't make, it would make more sense for this to be manipulation lower than it would be to be anything else. So as much as that does make sense, I couldn't have traded this short because market opened and it just started going lower. So I'm not able to take that trade. Maybe when we displace like this is a pretty simple continuation trade, but again, that's not really what was lined up with what I was trying to do. So I don't mind. So now this would be the fair value gap to inverse right here. If we get it, we might stall here for a second, get some manipulation, but this is a key level to see what we kind of react and do, because we've already had a lot of consolidation here. So if we start just falling through this and get all the way down here, I'm not really looking for longs if we get down here. But if we tag this fair value gap and we kind of respect it and we start getting some wicks up and see how this 15-minute closes, right? This 15-minute, that is 3 minutes away from closing, 2 minutes away from closing. If we see it kind of put in any wick and close back inside, back above London low, or Asia low, that would kind of give me some sign of some bullish reaction. But if we kind of just close really strong through, we'll see. But again, then we have another 15-minute candle to open, and the first 30 minutes hasn't even started yet. So Once this 30-minute candle comes in, we could have a wick that closes above midnight open on the 30-minute. That looks very bullish, right? So it just depends on what the market gives us. We can't jump to conclusions, right? We're not a teenage girl. But we will see. So there's no inversion play that I like. And we're just melting. Dude, these are the days where you just kind of feel like an idiot because you say things, but I don't have control over what the market does. I can't force it to do what I want. But it just means I don't enter, so. Check Twitter. All right, why not? Still can't believe I got to see Ronaldo play and see him score twice. The GOAT, man. Ronaldo's the GOAT. Dude, I need to make some more money, man, so I can afford to just go to every World Cup game I want. Go to the final, just film, and dude, who even cares if it's for content? But just, that's content I want to make. I love making content for trading, but does it feed the creativity in my soul, you know? I want to, like, express myself more. And I just love soccer, and just everything about it's amazing. The stories this year of this World Cup are just crazy, right? Argentina, they win. Back to back. That's my worst case scenario. I want every other team in the entire World Cup besides Argentina. Portugal, the GOAT Ronaldo will cement his legacy as the greatest player of all time if he wins. France, 3 straight World Cup finals, 2 World Cup wins for Mbappe. He'll be the World Cup GOAT, probably the World Cup top scorer ever, and he might go down as a potential chance at becoming the all-time GOAT. That's crazy. So that's 3 of the favorites right there, just like crazy storylines. Spain. My dad's from Spain. I like Spain. It'll be really cool. I want Portugal over Spain, to be honest. But if Spain win the World Cup, Lamine Yamal, Euros, then World Cup, back-to-back majors. Pretty crazy way to start. Maybe he would try and get the GOAT debate going, which, you know what? I'd rather a Spaniard than Messi be the GOAT. So that's pretty cool. That's 4 teams where it's just like a crazy storyline no matter what. Brazil, I don't think they're going to win, but they're looking better. Vinny Jr., love Vinny. Be sick to see him win a World Cup. I think, would he get the Ballon d'Or for Brazil? I think you have to make some tough questions, right? If Vinny doesn't win the Ballon d'Or at Brazil, they try and give it to Marquinhos or something? I don't know. There must be some news going on because why is the market just selling like this? Let's see, who else? But Ancelotti as well. Ancelotti would have won all 5 major leagues in soccer and most Champions League wins of any manager, and won as a coach as Champions League, and win the World Cup as coach. He'd be the greatest coach of all time. Debate over. So that's Brazil, France, Spain, Portugal, Argentina, right? That's 5 of the favorites. Now you have England finally bringing it home. That's probably the least exciting ones for me, but Jude Bellingham, I like Jude Bellingham, so it'd be cool. But least exciting for me is England and Harry Kane Ballon d'Or. Wow, that'd be crazy. But that'd be all right, storyline. And then we have, who else? Let me see. Oh, yeah, Brazil, Neymar. I forgot Neymar, Brazil. Of the realistic, I mean, if USA win, it's the USA. I mean, that's crazy. Obviously, it would be great to happen. I don't know. Germany's kind of a dead winner for me. I don't know. There's not really much hype behind Germany winning. There's no, cool player. Like, Musiala's cool, Wirtz is cool, but there's no, baller. There's no, Lamine Yamal. There's no Neymar. There's no Vinny. There's no Messi. There's no Mbappe. There's no Ronaldo. They don't got it like that. Netherlands, if they win, they'll be the first ever World Cup. They'd be the generation to get done. The Cruyff couldn't get it done. The Robin couldn't get it done. But Virgil van Dijk, Dumfries, and Irvin, like their back line being strong with Cody Gakpo and a Memphis Depay and a Frankie DeYoung that's never won anything crazy. That'd be pretty cool. Not one of the coolest outcomes. And outside of that, I don't see any other team winning. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's really just between Spain, France, Portugal, and Argentina. I really think it's those three, those four. I mean, I just can't see a way anyone else wins. We're just selling. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but oh yeah, Ochoa getting his last World Cup appearance. I mean, this World Cup, this group stage has been phenomenal. In terms of the storylines, some of the games. I mean, it's been a great group stage. Probably the most enjoyable group stage I can remember. And wow, this is looking. It's looking pretty bad for my idea of, hey, we're going to go all the way back up because I don't know what this was. And I don't know how I was supposed to trade it, if I'm being honest. So, get rid of that for value gap. The 15-minute closed very bearish, and we opened very bearish. But again, if we bounce off of this change in state delivery, right, we have a 15-minute change in state delivery. This is where order flow got swept, pushed higher, closed above. We rebalanced to it, and we could bounce again, right? We don't have to come resweep this low. So is that like clean? Not really, but is it what could be happening? Yeah, it could be happening, right? But we will see, right? It's tough to want to take that first inversion for value gap right here, right? Because it's like this could definitely get you to this break-even point, but it just seems a little bit cope. It seems a little bit forced. A little bit desperate, right? You don't want to be that desperate for a trade where you're just like slapping the most ridiculously hopeful IFEG of all time. But, I mean, this 30-second is the first 30-second inversion. Like, it could definitely do something. I might take it on these evals. If this thing loads. Why is this thing not loading? That's annoying. Mark is not going up yet, which is expected. First fair value gap tap is dump lower, but this is where we could get the entry, right? We could get the entry of a resweep, and then we go, and then that would look very good. So swept the low there. I wouldn't mind ES coming down and grabbing this low, but definitely showing more rejection here than we have anywhere else. This was just a nothingness, barren wasteland to just dump through. We shall see, though. See if we open up another 1 minute gap. That'd be pretty cool. This is just a falling knife, though. Trying to catch a bounce here. But objectively tough, you know? Like, this is probably a continuation to keep going short if you really believe in this sell-off. I just don't really know where it's coming from, you know? I would have to do one micro today on these accounts. I would probably do 2 micros on these accounts because there's not really much to work with here in terms of how big these stops are, right? Like, this stop right here is 100 points. It's pretty freaking tough. So we're running lower. ES is about to grab the low though, and then we might have to be able to get a different, you know, not thought. What is it? Different. It might look different after we sweep that low. Do I think we're gonna go up to the data high now? Zero chance in this session or anytime soon, or anything I could hold to. Right? I don't think I have the balls to hold all the way back up to there, but that would be pretty insane. 797 points. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do want to play a reversal though, and just get whichever first high gets hit. Right, this or this. So ES has grabbed the low from yesterday. This is important now because now is where we can see some relief. I don't know what is going on though with this 30-minute candle. I mean, this is a 700-point 30-minute candle open. I mean, what are we doing? What is going on? What are we doing? Ask in the Discord. But this is the beautiful part about when there's no entry. You don't get hurt. You don't get burned. You just don't trade. It's just red candle after red candle. It's like the only way this thing goes up is if I long. Or if I short, I mean. That's the only way this thing goes up. And our next draws on ES don't seem realistic because we've already dumped 1.5% almost. So I don't know. This just feels weird, dude. I don't know. I don't like what's going on here. I like this 2-minute though. I don't like what's happening though. The 4 hours doing its thing though. Boom, rejection. It's weird, bro. It's weird. I don't know. Somebody's saying some news from his country. I don't know. It's kind of weird though. Like I said, the only way this thing goes up is if I start to sell the market. Sucks how easy trading can be if you just felt like, oh, we're selling off. Let's just go short. You go short one micro, like right here, blindly. Just leave a stop, whatever, $400. You make a ton of money. Nothing on the 30-second here to take. we just continue to sell. I mean, part of me wants to just throw in a sell on these evals. Six. Can't lie, boys. If it hits this line, we pass one of the evals in this. If this is our break even right here, so let's see. This will be huge. Will it happen? Probably not. Got Loki torched on the other two for the daily loss, but it is what it is, man. They're evals. They're meant to be traded like this. We're up $2,000. $405 is our stop loss now. That should be it. Just a little bit more. Sure, I'll show you guys. Bro, this is going to be brutal. Oh my gosh. Don't do that. Do not do that, dude. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. It's going to make me crash out. It's going to make me crash the heck out, dude. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do this. Do not do this. Do not do this in Q. Oh my gosh. Do not do that. 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 Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be so serious right now. Are you serious? And what was this? It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Let's be for real, NQ. There's genuinely no way. There's no way this is happening. There's no way this is happening. There is no way this is happening. There's no way this is serious. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, eval pass, baby. Not going to lie. We torch these other two in terms of daily loss limit. But we passed one, and if you would give me that at the start of the day, 100% of the time, I would take it. I would take it. Passing one in one trade. Went 10 micros there on the reversal when we got this speed up. I was like, you know what? This looks pretty bullish. I am not going to take a long on my actual accounts, though, until we get something more clear and obvious, right? I thought I was getting ultimate rage bait by this tick and not getting it. But super, super cool that we got it passed. And we still have the other accounts. They're just down 1,000, which is fine, which means all I have to do is just hit a 1-to-1 trade and they're back to even, right? Tomorrow. So I will take a one count pass every single day of the week because I hate evals. They're actually probably my least favorite thing on the planet. 1 day passed. Let's go. They're my least favorite thing on the planet. I hate evaluations. ES is above here already. So, I mean, part of me does like this 3 minute, but part of me is scared of the stop loss, right? I'm scared of this. 230 points. We do have SMT with this low. We do need to have some sort of rebalance, I would think. This 2 minute does look kind of fire. But again, the stop loss is a little bit crazy. Stop loss is a little bit crazy. $500 to make $500. Dude, you know, I don't know if I mind going in here on this. Part of me feels like I need to wait, though. Rather than at 15 minute on ES. I kind of want to wait here. This isn't like the greatest possible entry, even though it does look very good. I mean, part of me wants to get in, but the stop loss is just so big. That's like, it's kind of tough to take this trade. Yeah, it's very tough to take this trade just because of the stop loss. Like, I wouldn't mind giving this a stab if I could get like a 30, 40 point stop loss. But I mean, a 260 point stop. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can swing that. Wait for this 5 minute close. I like this trade though, and that's why I'm so hesitant, because I like the trade to this high. Break even. I just don't like the stop loss, so I guess I'll take it.
Order filled.
There, I could put my stop here, but that feels too soon. I'll just kind of have no. I need to have a stop, but just
order working.
And I'm only in 1 micro. I mean, I guess I'm taking profit this high.
Order
I'm going
working.
To go break even here. Needs to break through this last little bit right here. If we can get a strong push here, it's going to reverse a lot. I don't even need a hard stop loss there. I could have, or hard take profit. I could have my take profit just kind of float up here. And I could kind of figure out what I want to do past this point. This is the TP. We just kind of have to kind of play it by ear when it gets there. Since we have the SMT in place, I'm going to go break even, I think, now. I've seen enough from this candle. Once it hits that high. Yeah, I'm break even now. And
Order working.
I'm not very upset about the break even.
Order cancelled.
I mean, I'm going to be kind of disappointed if it does hit me at break even. But I'm not disappointed in the timing of the break even. Because, again, when we run this high like this, equal highs, I want to see it go. Since we have SMT, and I'll show you what I mean, ES is miles above this high. So I don't want to play a dangerous game here, you know? It's going to get a pullback here now because of that wick, but I don't care. I'm break even. But it should, if this is a bullish move, it should reverse this very quickly with no real retracements because it should punish everyone in shorts and use them as liquidity to fill orders. The higher we can push, the less likely we get stopped at break even. If we can't push higher now, then we're kind of cooked. I want to see it close above there. I want to see it really push above there strongly. Could have got in on this move a little earlier. I'd be in a good spot. Need to see that fair value gap hold. 10 a.m. open. Where did 10 a.m. open? Fortunate break-even stop. Wow, 10 a.m. reversed on this thing. So this fair value gap has to hold. Does look like a decent short if it breaks lower, but I'm not going to take it. I'm in longs. Need to see some aggression here, some buying aggression. This makes sense. We hit this high. We have a little sell-off. People get nervous. It's going to stop us at break even. Yep.
Stop filled.
Stop
Order
at break
cancelled.
even, but I mean, what else? There's not much more I'm going to do there. There's really not. Got in on the 3-minute break. There's really not much more I'm going to do. That's why I need to find a better strategy to get in earlier because the reversal was clear and obvious. It's just, you know, where are we taking profit, right? As much as I would love to take a short here, I just don't know if it's the most logically backed position. Even though we did just move straight above 10. I'm gonna just be patient here. Don't want to make any hasty decisions. Shorts do look pretty good though. We just came up, swept out this high. People going short here before going back to this low. Yeah, I'll see. I kind of see how this develops. This could develop into a nice short position. See if you get it on the 5 minute, it goes up. The other 5 minute, you break even. That's how it goes. Can't take profit there because it's not really a good risk to reward, but the range of this market's too difficult to trade with funded accounts, really. Because, like, if you were to go short here, hypothetically, like just randomly, 150 point stop. Are you serious? Like, that's an unheard of stop loss. Do I like this 1 minute long? I like it more than shorts, probably, but that's about it. Tricky day. ES really looks like it wants to run fully back up. Again, what happened here? We had that rejection off of this liquidity pool, and we have a sell-off. So it's like that doesn't mean we have to sell all the way back down. It doesn't mean we're bearish. It just means we're having a sell-off after grabbing the liquidity. So if we start breaking below here, then that make me feel like we're going to go lower. 10 a.m. reversed higher, opened higher, right? With this low just kind of sitting there. We have SMT there, which is why I didn't mind taking a stab long, but it doesn't. I mean, if you look at this chart, I mean, it looks like this is a rollover. We might chop around for a little bit because we had such a big move, and then we're going to re-sweep into the hourly and then roll over. I don't know. The longs just kind of seem hopeful, dude. I don't know. So we have this 5 minute for value gap, 3 minutes left on this candle. We see it kind of break through there. Kind of, part of me likes a long right or short right here. But it's a 126 point stop loss. So, I mean, part of me thinks to go for that. And if it's on a strong close, a low continuation short. But we just hit the midpoint. So we just hit the midpoint. We just hit a 5 minute. Like it's tricky to say, yeah, this is a good short, right? The midpoint on this order block, we're getting a strong reaction on this 5 minute. So longs are flipping back into favor, which would make sense because ES is a lot more bullish. We really strong close above here. So I just think we're going to have a little recovery. Let's see the 30 second. We just had a 30-second inversion. I mean, honestly, I'd trade that with another close here. If we get an inversion and a change state delivery. We didn't sweep this low on M and Q. Oh, you didn't sweep on NQ either. Okay, perfect. Let's see how this candle closes. If we get a close here or around here, looks very good. $100-point stop loss. Insane. Could even wait for this 30-second gap as well, right? It's a pretty crazy day. It's not a day that, it's not a day of zero progress though. Worst comes to worst. You know why? Because we passed an eval and we didn't lose. So, you know, nothing really wrong with that. I'm going to probably not get an Apex trade. Like, I don't really see anything I'm in love with, and the risk is just too high. It's literally just too high in these. It's just too high for almost any funded account, but definitely for the Apex accounts, I have $1,000 of drawdown. It's like, okay, literally any trade's going to be risking 20% minimum. So it's a little bit egregious. Similar though, I'm risking about 20% on these accounts too because they only have 1,000. But at least gotta pay out from one of them. Sure, gotta pay out from the other one. Sucks, but it's oh well. Looks solid here. to get a nice strong close above here.
Order filled.
I like the way this is moving.
Order working. Order working.
Wants to continue. Break even is obviously up here. Want to see this inversion get put in. I kind of like stop loss here, but at the same time, that's a nice. I don't know. We'll worry about it when we get there. I kind of like a break even stop now. I like a break even stop now, even though we haven't hit this high, but I want to see it flush through. So, yeah, it shouldn't play any games here because this should be the rebalance to flip on everyone. Again, is it early? Maybe, but it's a huge stop loss, so I've got to play defense. Sometimes you have to play defense when you trade in these conditions. When I only have $1,000 to lose on these accounts, I don't mind getting break even on a day I might have won just to avoid a $250 loss. So, might suck here if it goes down, stops me out to the tick, and goes higher, which it probably will do, but I want to see this be aggressive and quick against the shorts. And I don't want to take a $250 loss, so it sucks because I have to trade badly, but it's defensive trading, man. There's defensive and offensive trading. Offensive trading when you can afford to risk heavy. Defensive when you can't afford to risk what you need to risk, but the trade's good enough, right? This is a great trade. I just can't afford to be in it and lose if I have a big move in my favor. And there's an SMT. So we have another SMT with ES, and we're getting kind of screwed by that on these trades. But, again, you got to play defense. And, again, here I could just play a ambiguous take profit, a data high take profit, which is egregious. But we could play that and just kind of keep our mind and see, like, where we're at, dollar amounts, and see where we want to close this thing. So that's our break even. I mean, I'd be very hard done to not be break even right now anyway, so needs to go higher because we can't just 3 drive this. And we're going to be round tripping so many trades recently, which is so annoying. But it's how it works. Egregious market. I love that word. Needs to go higher. Miracle reversal. Do it. Do it for me. Flip on all these people's heads. Do it. This will be beautiful. Are you kidding me?
Stop filled. Order
Dude,
cancelled.
what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I mean, I went break even early. I don't care. We have SMT. We had SMT both times. I went break even early. What are we supposed to do? It's not moving. It's not moving the right. Again, like I said, this screams consolidation for an hour. Open the fair value gap down below. That's what it screams. But I've tried it twice, so I'm going to lock the fundeds on or not lock, but just get out of the fundeds on Apex. I don't really see a world that I want to be risking what I need to risk. So those are done. I'm going to keep trading the alphas because I really like this trade. If I can get in it to go long, I think we're going to sprint to this high once we get through this, but we're round tripping each trade back down to 0, which sucks. Like, we just, again, you never know this, but if you just take profit at the peak of the trade, we'd be up a good amount, but that's not how it works. That's how it works when you lose, though. When you lose, you lose. When you win, you might not win. So, do I like shorts here? I don't know, dude. I don't really like it. Because it doesn't really make much sense to have done all that just to kind of play games. But, because again, I do think that we're going to open a 30. Like, I don't think that we're going here before touching a 30-minute. That's just me. So, seeing that kind of screams we're going to get a 1030 reversal here. Like we're gonna sweep this again. We might even sweep this low. And then we might get a soup higher to these equal highs, and then we'll go lower. So I think we go higher here, dude. I don't want to jump the gun because it'll be a pretty unnecessary loss, but I think this is it. It's 1 minute for sure. It's nice. 80-point stop loss. This would be a 100-point stop loss. I like 30-second, but then I just feel like I'm being a little bit blind to this 1 minute gap here. So I think I'd kind of just wait for that. Again, this screams like this is market experience talking to me that I'm kind of like trying to ignore because I want to take a trade. Market experience is telling me when you get a huge move like this, right? When you get a move of 1,000 points, a 3% move in the market, typically the reversal is not going to be V-shaped like right away. Like you're not just going to V-shape this, but what's going to typically happen is you're going to get some sort of consolidation for a while. Probably the 10 a.m. All of 10 a.m. probably will be consolidation. And then this gap will open up and you'll have some context, you'll have some targets, you'll have some stuff to do. Same with this 30-minute gap about to open up. So, I don't know. It just seems risky. It seems kind of counterproductive, but it also seems like a free long setup. But you have to take in all the consideration. Like, I mean, I guess ES is V-shaping this. So, where do we got to get above here? 36. This looks good for a long. I would like my stop here, but I don't trust this right now. Rejecting the 1 minute gap. That looks good for a short. This inversion right here. Would look nice. Rejecting the 1 minute gap. SMT here. Failure, you go higher. I mean, this does look pretty gas. Run all these lows. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I don't have to act on it. ES is indecisive right now, bouncing between two gaps. Right here. Bang and bang. It's a pretty tricky day because I don't think that there's really much shorting to have been done unless you're just straight gambling. I mean, you might have a strategy that allows you to trade that. For me, that would have been just straight gambling. And then longs have been pretty gambly. Besides, I don't mind this long, right? Because we get this inversion, we kind of look like, oh, maybe we can go lower. No, we flip up out of the 5 minutes, so that looks solid. But just a lot of just games being played, dude. A lot of games, a lot of trick, a lot of chop, a lot of dangerous situations. So it's best to just stay patient here. As boring as that is, right? Yeah, just not getting much, man. We're just really chopping. Again, that's the market experience talking of like, hey, I think that we're just going to chop around for this 30-minute because you get a big candle like this, you set up a fair value gap, and now you have a target to that fair value gap, which would make sense here. If we get a strong close, I think that we go towards that 30-minute gap. Oh, shoot. We have SMT again, practically, but I have too much conviction.
Order filled. Order working. Order working. Order working. Order cancelled.
All right, we got our piece of the pie at least. Wow, what a freaking annoying day of trading, even though it's still not done. But I'm just going to let this thing do its thing. It's probably going to reverse because, again, my thought process is a 30-minute gap will reject. So I completely expect this to be a break-even trade. Completely, 100% without a doubt, expect this to be break-even. Why? We have all this low resistance liquidity below us. Like, there's just almost no way this isn't a break-even.
Order working.
Yeah, this is an inversion to the downside, and it's going to be printing shorts. Printing shorts. But if we go higher, we're going to the moon, so.
Order cancelled.
See,
Stop filled.
I don't mind taking a short here. You know why? Because this
Order filled.
this is exactly okay. I don't
Order
mind taking a
working.
short here. 45. I'm risking like $100 or 100 points. I don't mind taking a short here. You know why? Because this screams shorts. 30-minute tap, big rejection, strong push. $10 a.m. open. I'm just going to target 10 a.m. open.
Order working.
We're not going to get it somehow because we're going to be the first trade in history to manipulate 3 times to the longs. And if we flip this, we actually might be flipping long for good because we're disrespecting that 30-minute. So we'll see. If we get stopped out of this and get a strong change and stay, I think that longs are actually in play, but still be in that first hour of chop too, after 10. All the low resistance liquidity is what got me into shorts here. With this strong push after hitting the 30-minute, it kind of felt perfectly set up. It made sense to me. I don't mind taking a loss here. Things are going to go a lot higher though if it starts breaking up to the upside, I mean. Either way, it's going to go fast and aggressively somewhere. Again, capital preservation, I might go break even here. And I don't have anything wrong with that because we swept this low. We have stalled a lot here. A strong displacement should continue.
Stop filled.
And that's break even. I don't mind that. We're playing too many games. I still think that if we flip here, we're going to go higher aggressively. Just inverse that 1 minute. This has been just a terrible market to read. The 30-minute tap with the rejection lowered still makes sense to me, but I'm surprised with how reluctant it is. Part of me does like the short still. Kind of wants to be in it, but
Order filled. Order working. Order working.
I want to see this be the big push now.
Stop filled.
We're just
Order
not
cancelled.
getting it, dude. We're just not getting it, bro. And I know it's like, it looks like bad trading, but again, these stop losses are too big to trade well. Like, they're just too big to trade well. I just think that we're getting such a big run here, and I'm going to miss out.
Order filled. Order working. Order working. Stop filled.
All right.
Order cancelled.
I mean, we're just playing with that little bit of profit. I mean, I don't know, dude. This is just confusing me, bro. It's just confusing me because I'm just so caught. I'm not trading the Apex accounts. I'm trading very aggressively because this account lost 1,000 on it. This account just got a payout, so I like to be more aggressive. This looks solid. All this low resistance liquidity, I'd just be so shocked to see us keep edging like we're gonna just dump off the face of the earth and pump off the face of the earth and not get a real move. It really doesn't make much sense to me. So
Order filled. Order working. Order working. Stop filled. Order cancelled.
yeah, I don't know. We're trading ugly, and I'm coping with it, but I don't know, dude. I just can't see this being like this. Oh my gosh, why'd I get rid of that? No, no. That stinks because it's gonna freaking run now. Not there.
Order filled.
That stinks to get that entry, but
Order working. Order working.
yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, we're not copy trading. Oh well, it's on the account. That's almost okay. That's fine. It's on the account. That's dang near blown. So we're just gonna hold it. We're just gonna hold it. Screw it. On this account, it was one that got minus 1,000 yesterday. So if we blow it, we blow it. We just lost all our patience today.
Order cancelled.
Still, I like the short. I just didn't mean to get in on one account with 4 micros, but I'd rather be in on this and lose than lose on my other account. That's not down bad. It's been an ugly, terrible day. Whatever happens on this account probably needs to just be done. I guess I'm just so like attached to I'm attached to like the fact that I just can't believe I can't find anything today. I think I'm getting really frustrated by that because I'm like, how am I not finding the right entry? Because it seems like it should have been pretty free, and still does. Still seems like it needs to run those low resistance lows, but it's not. I talked about how I should anticipate the chop, and I didn't. So I'm just kind of fed up with a lot of things with my trading today. Should dump now. I should have just not gone break even early on this entry here, right? If we wait for this to go break even, we get break even here and we're still in the trade and we're not going to lose. So just a lot of stuff I need to clean up and get better at. Price action is just absolutely awful right here. Yikes. At least it's the account that we screwed up by yesterday. So I don't really, it's not the end of the world. It really sucks because this account was eligible for a payout. I got denied for $18 during a random news event. It is what it is, right? I don't make the rules. So technically I broke the rules. So it's not on the prop firm, it's on me. But it just kind of sucks because it's like, dude, 18 bucks. So I thought I was getting $900 from a payout. We didn't, you know? So you do, like, it is what it is, right? But it sucks. I mean, I'll just let it do its thing here now. Should close it. I mean, this thing's cooked. Let's just get into long.
Order cancelled.
Miracle.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, okay, that account's gone.
Order filled. Order working.
Take one off for 100 points. 82 to... Okay, that would be 100 points anyways. So 100
Order
points,
working.
and then we'll let our runner do its thing. be pretty phenomenal to watch it just go back and forth on me and just destroy me, but I'm getting too attached to expecting the market to do something when, again, I've literally been talking this whole day about how I expect chop, which is what I think I'm most frustrated about, is that I could anticipate this chop so easily just from seeing the market so many years, but I'm not listening to myself. That's what I think is the most disappointing, disheartening thing with trading, is that I don't listen to the stuff I know. I know so much more than I do because I just get so much of my own way, and it's annoying because it's like, even if this trade hits take profit amazingly, right? I don't need to be trading this because it's just, I know that I can anticipate some sort of level of chop in this conditions, right? So it's just really frustrating. Can't wait to break even again. Okay. So at least we're going to probably get break even at worst case. I could just close for the $200 day. I could. But I kind of don't want to. Our first TP is our $200 day, so we could just look at it that way. Needs to really run here. So I just refuse to believe we're just going to play games the entire rest of the day. I want to see this gap get broken. That would be very, very convincing. I might as well just take the $200 day right now. I don't know why I don't. I think I'm going to make a lot more, but it's kind of like why. Oh, well, maybe that's why. I'm going to go like this. I really don't want to round trip this trade. I really don't want to round trip this. I really don't want to round trip this trade. I really don't want to. I really do not want to round trip this trade, but I think we're going to go higher. Maybe not. I really think we have a crazy run though in the cards. Total P&L minus 15. I really don't want to round trip this trade because I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out if I don't hit a $200 day. I'm going to crash out. I know myself. Why don't I just close? I know I'm going to crash out. I close, I get $200 a day, I save a crash out, or I don't close, it comes all the way back down, and I just blow up. I blow up. I blow up if I don't hit this. I know myself, dude. I know myself. I know myself. Please do not do that, Diego. Because I feel robbed if it does that, right? Because I feel, oh my gosh, 10 points. How did we not get those 7 points I needed? And I'm going to blow up. I know it. I know I'm going to blow up. I need to just close this. I know myself too well. I know myself way too well. I know I'm going to blow up. 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 Oh my gosh, dude. I don't even want to witness that. Oh, this is going to be so bad. This is going to be so bad. I need to just take the $200. I need to just take the $200. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. It's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a very bad day. It's going to be a terrible day. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. This is so bad. Because I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I have to take this.
Order cancelled.
But somehow, yeah.
Stop field.
I know what's going to happen now. I know what's going to happen now. And there's literally nothing that can stop me. 5. How many points is this? 4.
Order filled.
I need 50 points. 58. I need 8.
Order working. Order working. Order working. Stop filled. Stop filled.
Bro,
Order cancelled.
dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I'm so frustrated. I can't even think clearly. I'm just being an idiot. I'm being an idiot. I'm being the biggest idiot. But I know I knew I would crash out if I didn't close there. I'm just being such a little crap.
Order filled.
50 points. So I need 616. 566.
Order working.
And I know if I lose this and blow this up, I'm going to probably jump on my Apex accounts. So I'm full tilt. I don't want that to happen. I need to not go on my Apex. I can't go on my Apex. If I mess this up, I can't go on my Apex accounts. It would just be the dumbest thing ever. They're sitting with the buffer built with no issues. It would just be like the dumbest thing ever, which is why I can't believe I'm doing this, because this is so dumb too. I'm so out of control. I'm so entitled. That's what it is. Bro, what on earth is this, by the way?
Order cancelled.
Full tilt. Again, bro, I'm on tilt every single day. I have 25 points on 10 micros. What am I doing?
Order filled. Order working. Order working. Stop filled. Order cancelled.
I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't get what's wrong with me, dude. I saw this from a mile away. I saw the chop. I knew that I was on tilt. I don't know, dude. I don't get it, bro. It doesn't make sense to me. I cannot process what is wrong with me. Why I cannot stop being just a detriment to myself, dude. This is so annoying. And I could literally just stop. I could stop, but I just get so frustrated with trade. Like, trading just frustrates me more than anything in the entire world. And I don't know why. And it's just like another day of just pure disappointment. Not even trading. I haven't even been trading. This month of June has been awful, dude. It's been awful. I haven't been able to consistently trade too much because I've been traveling, which is great. I've been seeing World Cup games, which is great. But, like, dude, I've been off my rhythm, super emotional, super focused on payouts. And, oh, my gosh, I just hate it. But it's like I clearly don't hate it enough to stop.
Order filled. Order working. Order working. Stop filled. Order cancelled.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. know how I'm not able to recognize that this is chop work. It's not going to be good price action. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't just trust that and not have traded.
Order filled. Order working. Order working.
Chop City. It's gonna chop me out. Like it doesn't take a genius to understand what's gonna happen here.
Stop filled.
Yeah, but it doesn't take a genius.
Order cancelled.
Because I should just let it play out. I'm gonna see another move lower. I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna get the same thing. I'm just being stupid right now.
Order filled. Order working.
Yeah, I just blew up my account for no reason. Yeah, I'm logging into my Apex accounts, dude. Need a generational lock-in from NQ. Chop City. I'm involved, of course. You already know I'd be there. If it's chopping, I'm there. I'm such a bot, bro. Surprised I'm not break even yet. I don't even want to post YouTube videos anymore, dude. I've just embarrassed myself every single day. Disrespect people that watch me. That want to see me follow my rules, that want to see me do good. I just disrespect them over and over. So disappointing. I don't know, dude. Couldn't tell you.
Order working. Order working. Order cancelled. Order working. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order working.
I don't even want to talk about it, man, but save myself from myself by not blowing up that account because I did not have the strength to not trade my Apex accounts. I knew to not get on those things. I knew it wouldn't help me, but I would not have had the strength to have done that. So that is huge. In terms of a final take profit, low key, probably this is all I need. I don't
Order
need a
working.
hold because I don't
Order
I don't really
cancelled.
need to make $7,000 on this account. This might even be too much. 2,939.75 minus 29,464.75 equals 170 points times that by 2. That'll be an extra $350 plus the 190. That'd be $540. So I just need 500. So $40, 20 points, 64 plus 17, 81. So 80. It hits the 80, we are out. I just got so attached to something happening that I don't know, dude, being an idiot. It's a stupid excuse to give myself and be like, oh, I'm just being dumb. It's inexcusable. It's really frustrating because it's just like, when am I going to stop being a nuisance to myself?
Order filled.
When am I going to stop being an idiot to
Order
myself
cancelled.
and just screw myself in every way? I love shorts here, but the way I went about it wasn't right. Dude, from the start of all this low resistance liquidity, this screams, with this low as well, this screams we're going to go lower outside this 30-minute gap, this hourly gap. We never tapped. Hourly did open, though. 30-minute did tap, rejected the rejection block. The 15-minute just slowed down. This is clear manipulation right here. 1, 2, 3 drive. This displacement lower, we kind of rebalanced it because we're in Chop City. And then this is the entry right here. This was the entry that I should have taken with normal size on a real account, right? On an account that mattered, right? Bang, right here, without losing this other account. I didn't need to lose this account. Could have got in, stop above this fair value gap even, 56 points. If you want to be safe, you could put it above that wick. If you want to be really safe, you can put it higher. And then your take profit would just be right here. And your stop loss would have been right here on this order block. And that's your trade. And then you could hold lower if you want, because it'll probably go lower, but that was the trade, and I didn't wait for it. And it's frustrating because that's it. That was the trade. So it's super easy. Just don't trade the BS chop. Wait for the 30-minute tap. When do we tap the 30-minute? Let's watch. Because this is how we can go back and learn, right? Because I said when you get this big dump, you got to wait for at least the next 30 minutes to chop. At least the next 30 minutes. So what happens? We chop. Everything in here is a nightmare. Everything in here is chop, chop, chop. Stop in here. What happens? We get a move lower, but it's not clean. It's wicky. We get a move higher. It's not clean because we leave these relative equal highs. So when we get this move lower, it's not clean because there's nothing to really inverse. You could have got in here. You go break even. You're not losing. Market comes up one more time, purges this. You're not going long because, like, there's no setup long because we're leaving all its low-resistance liquidity. Then what else do we have? Then we have this big displacement. That could be your first entry. Stop at the high. Let's see how that plays out. You're targeting a 1-to-1. Very, very stressful 1-to-1. Or you wait for this last fair value of the break. And what happens? Oh, it doesn't break. Because look, oh, we displaced through here. You get in here, you have this break even. You get through here, you can't really enter if you're being smart. I don't be smart that often. Dumps through. Okay, doesn't break this last fair value gap. Okay, not going to take it. I'm not going to take longs here because we don't break this last fair value gap. Boom. We get this trade here. Boom. Get in. Break even at this swing low right here. Take profit. So this was the trade of the day. It stinks that I had to be so rushed, you know. S&T fair value up here. Market's easy, man. Everything else in between. This trading stuff this is why, I mean, dude, do I want to be a guy that posts this freaking video today? And it's embarrassing, it's annoying, it's frustrating. Do I want to be that guy? No. I really don't want to be the guy posting this video. But this is my journey, dude. I'm not gonna be ashamed of I mean, I can be embarrassed about it. I can wish I was doing better, but I'm not gonna hide anything because this is what I struggle with. I don't know why. Dude, go back to the video and listen to things I say, not the things I'm doing. Listen to things I'm saying. I'm saying all the right things, which, I mean, that's half the battle. The other half is actually doing what you need to do. This looks like a banger of a long now. Obviously, we're not going to take it because we don't need to, but this is a fantastic long after sweeping this, after just rejecting. I'm not going to be involved, but this is a banger of a long. Cortisol's at an all-time high. Feels so corny saying that, but I'm super frustrated with how I've been trading. I don't know. I just got to lock in. Stop feeling sorry for myself. Stop giving myself excuses, and just trade what I need to trade. So this looks really good here. For a 2-minute long, I'm going to just paper trade it because I don't even know if it does look that good. If I'm actually being honest with you, it doesn't really look that good because this is just an immediate rebalance to keep going lower. I don't know. I don't think that I should be taking anything. Yeah, I actually don't like that. You know, I don't even like that. So by the grace of, I don't even know. By grace, we didn't blow up that account because we would have been definitely in on the Apex accounts trying to chase a payout. I would have did quick math on my phone. I would have said I need $1,600. I have 1,150. I need 450. What is that? 2 micros. I need about 112 points. That would have been a little crazy, so I'd probably gone bigger. I would need 45 points on 5 micros. I probably would have gone for it. I'm just gonna be honest, man. As dumb as that sounds, but yeah, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in to this crap show right now, but we go through these swings, man. We had May. We were doing great. We got to get back to May. We've gotten distracted in June. We lock back in. It's part of the process, man. It's not how it has to be, but it's how it's going. And you gotta deal with the cards. I've just got to do better, man. There's no excuse for it. And, but again, dude, like, this is trading. I'm coming up on 3 years, probably like right now. This is my 3rd year, like trading. So July 4th, I'll make my 3-year video. But this is probably 3 years in trading, realistically. Dude, I do like longs. Can I take a long without crashing out if I lose? Can I take a long without crashing out if I lose? If we inverse this gap? The question is more so, do I need to take a long here? That looks so good. Let's just look at it. Let's not make a decision. Funded. 30-second hasn't broken yet. If we get this, our break even goes our stop goes here. As much as I would love to take this, I don't know if I can trust myself to not crash out if it loses. And I think that's more important, but this does look great. I don't know if it's worth it, dude. Five-minute inversion as well. Can I not crash out if I lose?
Order filled. Order working. Order working.
I don't know if I can not crash out if I lose. I might have to get out of this. I think I'm going to be very emotional. Because we're also way bigger of a stop loss than I anticipated. Okay, oh, what have I done? This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I got to get out. Except the red day. $200 loss if it goes down there. Oh my gosh. Do I just take 60 bucks? Why did I enter? Why did I enter this trade? Made no sense. Made no sense. I think I just put a limit order here and just close my eyes. And if it hits it, be so thankful that I'm out of the trade. So
Order working.
shoot up there, and I'm thankful. I gotta close this. Can't lose $200. But this feels dumb too. But I think I just gotta be happy and get out of my own way. Just be happy that I don't lose. Let's think about it here. This flip will look very magical though. I cannot deny that. I don't know. Maybe we just let
Order
it do its thing.
cancelled.
I think I just got emotional thinking about a loss. If this trade goes break even, I am 1000% done. If it loses, I can't speak on that because I know myself. I don't want to even lie. I don't even want to sit here and try and lie. If it gets break even though, I'm racing in this video. This video is done as soon as this trade plays out for a break even or win. And I'm going break even at this high. I don't even care. I don't even care. Will I learn? Will I learn from this experience right here? That's the question. Will I learn? The $200 I'm about to lose is not going to be the end of the world, but will I learn to just stop being greedy, stop being focused on everything I don't need to focus on? Like, oh my gosh, what if it goes up and I can make it 150? Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't do anything for me. And even if this goes up and hits my take profit, whatever, if I even, whatever, what does that do for me? Disrespecting my rules is building the worst habits possible. I need to just close this thing, man. Accept the L. I'm an idiot. Why did I take this? Move on. Can't even think clearly watching this price. So I just said take profit here and get out of my own way. And just accept it. If it goes up 1,000,000 points, who cares? I don't deserve to be in this trade. I almost feel like if I put my order there and just take my hand off the mouse, I'll get rewarded with the break-even day, even if it goes 100 points. But I feel like if I don't do that and I get greedy and try and let this trade play out, I'm going to lose. But at the same time, I'm in a real trade. I just knew I wouldn't be able to handle the emotional side of it, which is why I shouldn't be in it. We're down $40. Do I get out and just save myself from myself? I'm the only reason right now that I can't be in this trade, not the trade itself. It's a valid trade, a valid long. I just can't handle it. Could have been out right there. But now I'm getting hopeful that the trade plays out.
Order working. Stop filled. Order cancelled.
I'm off. I don't even I mean, again, I'm gonna watch this trade play out. I am done there because I don't deserve to be touching a trade. I don't know, dude. I need like therapy or something, bro. There's just something deeply concerningly wrong with the way I trade, and the way my brain works trading. So I'm just going to paper this out and just see what happens. Stop us here and see what happens. Again, there was nothing wrong with this long. I want to make that abundantly clear. There was nothing wrong with this long. It was a 5-minute inversion after sweeping inside this 5-minute, getting strong rejection after selling off all morning with an hourly gap above, with the 3-minute inversion, the 2-minute inversion, the 1-minute inversion. There's nothing wrong with this long. I want to be very clear with that. I wasn't saying this was a bad trade. This was not a bad trade. I knew I shouldn't take the trade because I'm already on tilt today. I'm already emotional. I'm already like just not trading well. So why did I get in? That will never make sense to me. Why did I get in? I don't know. So that'll be our break-even point. Or you could just trail your stop probably. So we're just going to watch this trade play out, right? Our stop could be here now. Probably break even. And see what happens. But this trade wasn't bad. This was a good trade. I just knew I shouldn't be in the trade because I'm not emotionally in control enough for it. And that was where my biggest mistake was. So I can now officially say, and I can actually believe it, I'm done for the day. I mean, this recording is literally mockery to trading. That's why, dude, whenever someone leaves a hate comment, I sit there and I laugh to myself because I'm like, you know what? This dude probably does the same thing as me, if not worse. And he would not have the balls to show his day in, day out. I'm here putting my balls on the line every single day, showing you guys good, bad, ugly. I have some great days. I have some terrible days. I have some all right days. Today was a terrible day. A terrible day. A terrible, terrible, terrible day. And I'm not too proud to admit it. I'm not too proud to show it. And that's the thing. I know most people would not be able to do this. And I'm not trying to glaze myself. Maybe I am trying to make myself feel better. But I can't stand all the people that have so much stuff to say. Post your entire journey then. Post it. You have something to say? Post your entire journey. Post every single day. Record from start to finish. Everything you're thinking. Talk through what you're thinking. So that way, don't just record it. Talk through it. So that way, when people say, oh, you're flipping biases, you will know. So say, I think this, this, and this. And then when it changes, you think this and this. Bro, you can change a bias. But people act like you can't flip a bias. People think because I want shorts here, I want shorts here. No, that's not how that works. You can flip a bias. You can flip into a long bias after we flip through this because that's just how trading works. That's just how it works. And it might not be right, but you're not going to have the same bias here as you have here. It's just not how that works. And again, the people that criticize me probably don't make money trading. Probably make less money trading than I do. That's just the facts. I would say if I have a video, yesterday's video got 2,000 views. Out of the 2,000 people, maybe 100 of them make more money than me trading. Maybe. So what's that, 5%? 95% of you guys statistically will not make more money than me trading. So again, if I get 100 comments, 95 of you guys make less money than me, right? Statistically, because 95% of traders fail. So statistically, right? Does that mean that maybe I have the most profitable audience of all time? I hope so. I hope you guys are all winning, but that's just probably not happening. So again, I'm saying all this, I'm kind of ranting on all this because I don't want to upload this video. I've had a million, but this is not the worst video I've had to upload. I'm not crying, but dude, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. But I just wanted to reflect real quickly. Trading, dude, there's so many times where I'm like, I have it all figured out. And I do feel like I have it all figured out, but I cannot get the piece of the self-control. I cannot get it. I cannot get it. I can get it. I will get it. I want to speak positively. I can get it and I will get it, but right now it did not happen. It did not happen today. And it's so exasperating because it really just feels like I'm banging my head into a wall. I'm in the same mistakes. Why? Why am I making the same mistakes? Because I'm too afraid. I am too afraid to actually take proper trades, proper losses. Where was a proper trade today? A short here, stop at the high, take profit here. That's a trade. Where else? Stop, trade here, stop here, take profit here. Where's another trade? There's no real other trades. No shorts here, no real longs. Don't trade before this, don't take this. Like, maybe if I do take this, it's a break even or whatever, one loss. Like, trading is simple. Follow your plan, execute on what you know, and trade it properly. I try and like micromanage everything because I want to be break even after 5 seconds of a trade. That's just my problem because I can't handle losing because I have one tiny accounts with tiny drawdown. I don't know why I do that to myself every single time. And then where I take a payout and I have less drawdown. So it's like I need to just relax. Now with that $500 day on that Alpha Futures account, I have the buffer. I have that fresh Alpha Futures account. Just relax. I have the Apex accounts. I'm in a good spot. I have 5 funded accounts. That is way more than enough to make money. My month, I need $5,000 a month to be happy with my trading. $5,000 of profit. That's all I need. That's $1,000 per account per month. That is doable. Once you build the buffer, that is doable. All you have to do is build a buffer, and then you can pull $1,000 each time. All I have to do is build a buffer. On Apex accounts, if I can get those accounts up $3,000 in profit, all I have to do is hit 5 winning days or 8 winning days, whatever it is. Hit the buffer, take the trades, get a payout. After you get a $3,000 buffer or more, whatever, however much you want, build up. Let's just say I take time to get to $5,000. I don't know. That would be amazing. That would take forever. $4,000 away, but $5,000. You take $1,000 out, or $1,500, whatever. But you take out the $1,000 on the 3 accounts, or the $1,500 times 3. That'd be $4,500. So even on 3 accounts, I can hit my goal each month. You make $1,500, you withdraw $1,500, but you build the buffer, and that's the part that I've been trying to rush. I've been trying to rush the buffer, and I've been trying to squeeze minimum payouts anytime I do have the payout available, and I'm just not getting anywhere with this, and it's so annoying because I have the goals of these 25K months, $10,000, $25,000 months, even though again I'm telling you I want just $5,000 each month. Now I've done $5,000 payouts before in a month, twice, or almost 3 times, but my thing is like I want to get to that level that I'm seeing these people operate at, and I'm just rushing my mental. My mental's not ready to, and it's frustrating me, and I'm frustrated that my mental isn't ready. So what do? Anytime I'm in a trade with proper size, I get panicked because I'm not used to losing that much or winning that much. So I get panicked and I close early. I close the trade early because I'm panicked. Or I go break even right away because I'm into too much size, or feels like too much size. Maybe it's the right size. Maybe I'm risking 250, but because I see it go up $100 in my favor, I'm terrified to lose 250 now because I'm up $100, and it's more comfortable in the moment to go break even. I'm making the same mistakes. It's no secret. It's no secret. I don't need a million people to comment, tell me all this, that, and the other. I know I'm confident in my ability to reprice. I'm confident in the ability to find good trades. I just am not confident in my ability to put it all together at once. The patience to not take the stupid trades in between where I have a feeling it's going to go somewhere. I should know when it's going to go. When you look at this chart, where does it look like it's going to go for sure short? Here. That's the trade. Bang, that's the trade you won. Patience for that, though. Can I sit here and get manipulated and see, oh, is it going to dump all the way here? Oh, no. Is it going to pump all the way here? Oh, no. Is it going to dump all the way here now? No. Pump here. Like, you're getting manipulated. But then if you just wait for the stuff that makes sense, you're good. And I'm just not doing that. Where do I need to go long? I need to go long here. I'm not going to trade. I'm just going to see because I don't have access to the 30-second. I want access to the 30-second to look here. Again, I know I'm not going to trade, so we don't got to get all panicked. 30-second here. What happens? This is the trade. If I'm going to go long, this is the trade. You get in, you go break even at this gap, or wherever the next 1 minute gap was. It was at 63. So right here, right? You get in, you go break even. You get TP1. You get TP2. You TP3, 4, whatever. That's where you trade. I need to get better at taking good quality entries. Because if I'm going to play the reversal here, I have to get in here. And probably actually could go break even at this high. And that's not rushing. It's just you got a better entry, right? So when you get up in here, or I got up in here, I mean, you missed the move, buddy. Not really. It could still go higher, but you missed the move. And I've got to start getting better at that and finding better entries. That's why I'm trying to move away from IFAGs, because they do not work well when you're not getting in at the extremes of the ranges. Because what can happen here? If I anticipate this to be a turtle soup, I anticipate it to be a turtle soup, and I have to be ready to go on the confirmation. The confirmation is this 1 minute close. That's my confirmation. Because then look at this. You're in this trade, and yeah, it'd be annoying if it comes down to 0 after this, but you're in this trade with a better risk to reward. And that's your trade. And as much as Justin's a fraud, that's how I used to watch him trade. He used to be a savage with his trades and his entries, and he used to turtle soup. And maybe he's made no money. I don't know. I think so. I think he's never made money, but that's how he was trading. If I can find that, but replicate it, but actually make money doing it, that's the best way to trade. And you take your piece of the pie, you go break even, you let your runner run. Like, he probably scaled out most of all of it at a 1-to-1 right here. Or you scale it all here for 2-to-1, and then you let your runner go, or half your position go. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to figure it out, man. Again, I feel like you guys look at me like I'm supposed to have it all figured out. I am just trying my best. I know I'm making mistakes, so technically I'm not trying my best, but I want this as badly as you guys want this, and I want it as badly as you guys want me to want it, right? I promise you I want this, and I'm more frustrated myself than you guys are watching me. I get that, dude. I really do get that. Or I feel like you guys don't get that. I'm 3 years in. I know people now always go online and say how if you're 6 months in nowadays, there's so much better information. And it's like, I didn't learn from the better information. I stopped trying to actively learn from other people a year and a half ago. And I'm not saying that's the good thing. Maybe I need to learn from somebody. But there's a certain point where I was like, I need to figure this out, my psychology. And some people have higher risk tolerances. Dude, I'm trying to figure out my risk tolerance and how to build it up. This is difficult, dude, and don't let anyone try and gaslight you into saying trading isn't the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. I love it, but I love the act. I don't love the entries, man. I don't like being in trades. That's something about myself. I don't like being in trades. I love sitting here watching price and seeing how it moves and making my predictions and marking out my charts and kind of seeing how things react to different things. I love that. I was not built when I started to enter trades and risk money, but I'm having to desensitize myself because that comes with being a trader. If I want to be a great trader, I have to get over myself. And I'm 3 years in, I'm going to stop making excuses for myself because I can't be making a mistake I was making when I first started. But relax and zoom out, look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is I'm up all the time on prop firms. I've passed accounts, I've gotten payouts, I've copy traded, I've made improvements. Am I at the expert level I want to be at? No. Am I the best trader ever? No, but I'm making improvements. Look at it in 6 month periods. 6 months ago, I had like 10 grand in payouts after two and a half years. 6 months later, I've doubled that, 20 grand in payouts, so now I'm at 30 something grand in payouts. Doubled what I've done after 2.5 years. In 2.5 years, it took me 2.5 years to get 10 grand in payouts. 6 months later, I've done 20 grand in payouts. So I've doubled in half a year. I've done, in 20% of the time, I've done 2 times the amount of output. Look at this trade. Am I saying it had to do that? No. But I can read these charts, man, and I have to be doing better. I have to do better than what I'm getting. And it's because I'm still addicted to getting payouts. It's just, even if it's a small one, $1,000, like, I'm just addicted. I was so starved of passing accounts. It took me a year. I passed an account today, and it's not even a thought in my brain. You know why? Because I took one trade and it hit 150 points. It's not luck, but it's not it's not skillful. It is luck in the sense of I had 3 accounts. They lost in 2 of them, hit on 1 of them. It's like, okay, anyone can go whatever. But regardless of that, dude, I was so starved. It took me a year and a half to pass my first account. I want you guys to understand this. It took me 1.5 years to pass my first account. Are you kidding me? I'm a slow learner. I'm a late bloomer. It took me 1.5 years to pass this account. Everyone that starts trading now passed their first account their first month almost. Like, it was a different time when I started trading. It was risk 1 and 2 micros on your eval. You're not profitable yet. Learn how to trade. So all I was doing was feeding. I'm not good enough yet. Risk. That's scary. $1,000. $100 still feels like a ton of money to me. Because I remember what it was like working in a restaurant to make $100 of a whole shift. If that. If I would even make that after 8 hours washing dishes, I knew what it was like to make $100 from manual labor. So when I see a trade, even if it's on an eval, nowadays I can treat evals differently because it's just different. That's the thing. You progress, your risk tolerance goes up. Evals, I don't care about them as much, but when I was trading evals for a year and a half, even when I was on eval, if I saw $50, $100, whatever, it would happen in 5, 10 minutes, 30 seconds sometimes. I would see that money, and all I could think about was the 8 hours I was slaving away in the kitchen, washing dishes to make 80 something bucks, $10 an hour, $10, $12 an hour, so $100 after 8 hours. I remembered what it was like to do 8-hour shifts, to do 2 weeks to get paid $1,000, 2 weeks of working 10 days, 8 hours. What was I getting paid? I was getting paid $12 an hour. Let's see how long it took to get $1,000 payout from that. $1,000, everyone's like, oh, it's only $1,000. No, $1,000 is $1,000, man. And I get that it's not, $1,000 isn't going to pay your bills for the month, but dude, build up to being a full-time trader. Make some side money as a trader. I think we all try and skip past just making some profit to being the most profitable and retiring ourselves and retiring our family and getting these cars. It's like we're chasing these things. I've been chasing these things that don't make sense to chase when I haven't been able to consistently get 5 grand months, 10 grand months. Once I can consistently be pulling these numbers, then go for the 25, 30 grand, retire myself, retire my family, buy a dream car, go for all that BS. But dude, why are we trying to skip past, why are we trying to copy trade, trying to do all this stuff when we haven't even gotten, like, some of you guys haven't even gotten your first payout yet, and you're trying to go for these home runs, dude. Like, you haven't even got your first payout yet, and you're copy trading 5 accounts. What are we doing? But the math on it was to make $1,000, divide that by $12 an hour, 83 hours of work. I was working 8 hours a shift. That was 10 shifts, 10 days, 8 hours I was spending. 10 days. That's 2 trading weeks. 10 days. And I know I don't always make $1,000 every 10 days. Sometimes I make it quicker, sometimes I make it slower. But 10 days of showing up to a restaurant, hot, humid restaurant in Florida heat in the summer, wearing nasty, dirty clothes, working 8 hours, getting there at 3 or 4 p.m., leaving at midnight to make $100. So I used to see evaluations. I used to see $100 or even $50, and all I would think about was those hours where you're looking at your phone on the job, and you're looking at the clock, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's been 1 hour. That's $12, dude. $12. Talk about $12. Let's sign into the paper trading here. Talk about $12. I don't know. $12. You want to see what $12 is? Let's just say we're on the micro chart. $12. We just entered right here on this candle's open. $12 either way is this, 6 points. That's 1 hour of my life. Win or loss, that represents 1 hour of my life when I was working as a dishwasher. Seems like nothing, but that's 1 hour. Now let's do one whole shift. 6 times 8. 48 points. Look at that. This is an 8-hour shift. You either lose 8 hours or you gain 8 hours. And that's how my brain works. And that's how my brain worked for the longest time. So anytime I was trading, I couldn't detach. Let's do it with 2 micros. Or let's see how quickly we're about to make a shift. Right here. That's our shift. We're up. Oh my gosh, we're almost up. Now what are we up? 38 points. 10 points off. Dude, right here. I am literally, that's 6 hours of work in 30 seconds. I haven't been able to fully get away from that mentality. And that will never help as a trader. What does it help me with? Help me with saving. I've saved almost every single dollar I have earned. I don't be blowing. Anyone that uses code Diego, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I don't be blowing your money. I'm up on props. So I'm not rinsing affiliate money into prop firms. I'm up on props. Up decent. Am I up life changing? You might know I'm up like 15 or something grand, right? Okay, cool. That's my bankroll. But the affiliate money, man, I use it for trips that I think everyone needs to go and experience life. If you can afford to do something, spend your money. Don't be afraid, because you only are young once. You only live once. Experience everything. Be generous with your money. Give to people. I donate money. I'm not trying to self-glaze myself, but I don't waste my money, man. I don't have a car because I'm frugal. I haven't bought new shoes since freshman year of high school. That's been 8 years. I bought a few new clothing before my Hawaii trip. I'm good with my money, man. So that's where knowing the value of the dollar is very important in life, because I invest my money smartly. I try and invest 50% of everything I earn each month, at least. I save my money. I don't spend it on bull crap, right? So knowing the value of the dollar is very important, but it does not help you in trading. When people say you don't value the dollar, that means you might be one of the best traders of all time. Because if you can just not value the money, you're going to be great eventually. So having the mentality of how hard a dollar is to earn, I've never lost that. It's something that was instilled by my parents, which is good, but it's also bad for trading, man. If you value the dollar too much and you think about how, if you trade one mini, dude, 1 point on the NASDAQ is more than minimum wage. So that's 1 hour. It's hard to not think about that for me. So I'm going on this rant because I need to address these problems head on. I'm terrified of, I see dollars and I think, I'm getting desensitized to it, bro. I'm getting desensitized to it. It takes time. That's what I'm trying to stress. That's what I'm trying to cope, and I'm trying to explain to you guys that get frustrated with me. It takes time to remove that time to money and whatever. It takes time to fully just detach from the money. I have to detach from the money, but it doesn't happen overnight. It can happen overnight, but it hasn't. It could happen overnight tomorrow. I could never worry about it again, but right now I am. Today I did. And it sucks. But I'm getting more desensitized to it. I'm getting a better risk tolerance. You guys are seeing me able to hold trades longer sometimes. It's a process that, again, if you guys look year after year after year, I'm going to always get better. Week to week, you might have a fallback. Month to month, you might have a fallback. But 6-month blocks, year blocks, I'm getting better. And that's all that matters to me. I love you guys. Code Diego on every prop that is good. It gives you good luck. Hopefully you guys didn't get chopped up. Let me know how you guys did today. And if you're excited for any of the World Cup games going on, who are you going for in the World Cup? Peace out.